Welcome everybody to Beyond the Barricade. We are live right now. It is 7:04, and hope all is well with everybody out there. Before we bring our very special guest, I just want to say that I will be appearing at VPW's Justified Saturday night, June 10th. I'll be there filming vlog interaction, and hopefully we'll find out what's going on with the 23-6 title. But get your tickets from victoryprowrestling.com to get your tickets. I will also be appearing in New Jersey at New Evolution Wrestling on June 17th. I'll be showing up there to do my vlog and hopefully other things. We'll see what happens. And then, of course, I am also part of Wrestling Is Now Sunset Flip, owned by the SATs. That is Friday, June 16th, returning to the Mecca live. Get your tickets. Go to Wrestling Is Now to get all your information. And we got comments. Oh, that's not a nice comment in there. Not a nice comment. But anyway, let me bring out my very special guest, the one and only Hilda. How you doing?
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Awesome. Now, what is the background you got going on over there? What does that say?
It's Metroplex Wrestling, so I have to sponsor, my home show. This is
absolutely
my life, my career, and everything. So you got to have them here.
Absolutely. There's my promoter. I was going to put it in the corner. There it is, Victory Pro Wrestling. That's where I started all this.
Nice, I love it.
Awesome. Good. All right, let's get right into it. So, what made you fall in love with this wonderful world that we call professional wrestling that brings people together?
For me, it was just really the storytelling of it all. I mean, I've always been a really athletic person my entire life, growing up, and just loved theater. So just the storytelling, it was just beautiful. You could just be there and just engross yourself in an indie show, or even if it's a WWE show, AEW. Once you're there, it's just it's everything. I don't know how to describe it besides you just have to be there. It's amazing.
Awesome. All right, tell me. I think you got a little lag over there.
Seems like it.
It's all good. It happens. It's live broadcasting, so anything can happen. And now it's speeding up real fast. Everything all right over there?
Try to see what's going on. I'm so sorry.
No. You're good. If you need a moment, let me know. I am drinking Pepsi Max, which is not sponsoring me, but it's good anyway, so I drink it.
Everything looks good now. Does it look good on your end?
Awesome. We got a comment for you. Somebody loves your collar out there, Johnny Blitz.
Thank you.
What is the origin of the collar, if I can ask?
I don't know. I just love collars. I've always had chokers and collars my entire life, so it's something I incorporate.
Awesome. All right. So where did you begin training for your career, and who were your trainers, and what were some of the things you went through that whole process? I mean, I know you still train because everybody still trains, but for the most part.
Of course. I think you have to train all the time to consistently just improve. But I actually started in Corpus Christi. By Rolando was my initial trainer. I learned a little bit of lucha there, and that was a lot of fun. Unfortunately, I didn't get to finish my training there. I ended up having to move to a different area of the Dallas area. So then I started training here at MPX under Stephen Kirby, who then retired. So my current trainers now are Matthew Palmer and AEW's Athena.
Oh, Athena. Awesome. All right. And what has it been like going through that initial training before you started?
So I came from a cheerleading gymnastics background, and that's been a little bit of the...
That helps.
It helps, but it's also very much, you have to retrain yourself because, in cheerleading, we learn to get on your feet and stay on your feet.
Yeah.
In wrestling, you have to learn to be on your back more.
That's true.
So that was one thing I couldn't get a part of when I learned my front flip bumps. I was doing full front flips and landing on my feet. My trainer would push me down and be like, no, you have to be bumping.
Right. You got a comment.
That's a learning curve.
Demo Diamond says Hilda's the dopest.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Is he a wrestler? I don't know.
Yes, he is a fellow wrestler who trained at DFW All Pro.
Awesome, awesome. Welcome aboard. I hope I said his name right. Demo.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. I want to mess that up. All right. All right. Tell me about your first opponent when you first had your first match in front of a crowd. Who was it, and what were some of the emotions you were going through that whole match?
So my first opponent was Victoria Mosh, and she's someone I had trained with before, so it was nice being able to rekindle that. And actually in front of people, we've had so much training together and we practiced, so I had a little bit of like comfort there. But I mean, my nerves ran wild. I tell you, I was
I bet.
anxious, shaking, and everything. I was so just excited, but I just wanted the product to look good. That's always what I want. I want the product to just be the best it can be every time I'm out there. So that just gave me my nerves. I kind of have a perfectionist aspect. So
Gotcha. All right. What? How is it? Well, actually, were you a face or a heel? First match.
face.
Face.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what was it like? The crowd reaction when you made your debut.
It was good actually. They enjoyed it, and I've actually had a lot of people comment on it since then, saying it was one of the best matches on that card that day. So I really, really appreciated that type of feedback. Even after I finished my match, I had gone backstage, and people were still chanting my name, which was insane to believe.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Do you prefer to be a face or do you prefer to be a heel?
I love being a face because I can connect with the fans, but not gonna lie, heel has a little bit more fun too.
A little bit more fun. That's what I was about to say. A little more fun. All right. Tell me about a time as a heel, because these are good stories, where you had someone from the crowd really saying like you had them really going. Like what did you do to make them get going? To get that reaction?
Well, I mean, I've done a couple things as a heel.
Right.
So one of the main things I've done is I low blowed Sky de La Hermosa.
Okay.
I low blowed him. People were not happy about that.
He wasn't happy either, probably.
Oh no! And what's better is that it's actually photographed in MPX, so people get to see it all the time now.
Nice, nice, nice. All right, all right. Did you ever have like a fan try to like throw like cans or like popcorn or something like that at you?
Thankfully not. I've
That's
actually
good.
had fans throw something at my brother, Tommy Prince. They ended up throwing burgers at him.
Burgers.
Yes.
Okay, never heard that before.
Yep, they wanted to chant Burger King at him and actually had burgers and threw it at him. So I grabbed it myself and threw it back.
Nice. I hope it was a cheeseburger. You know what I'm saying?
It had no cheese, but it did have a lot of mayo.
A lot of mayo. Oh man. Oh man. Ouch. Gee. All right. Let's go into an opponent you want to wrestle, but you haven't wrestled so far, and why do you want to wrestle that certain person?
Opponent I want to wrestle is definitely Mia Friday. She just has so much energy. I love like her character work and everything that she's done in the ring thus far. I don't know. She just has so much talent, and I think she is just like a prodigy. She's still so young, younger than I am, and does an amazing work out there. As well as Emmy Camacho. I know she's nearby, so hopefully one day I get to wrestle with her as well.
I've heard of Emmy. Definitely heard of her.
Oh yeah, she's been working her way up, and even herself, I think she's not even hit 20 yet, and she's been doing amazing work.
Okay. Serena says Mia has been blowing up a lot lately.
She really has. She's been doing amazing.
Awesome, awesome. Good stuff. Good stuff. Favorite venue you've wrestled out of and why?
The favorite venue. I would probably have to say Texoma. They've been very welcoming, and so were the fans. The fans were very welcoming as well. I mean, that was just a really overall great promotion. I had a lot of people who offered amazing advice, especially when I asked for it. They were just there to give everything that they needed, that every wrestler needed. And were just extremely welcoming from the day one to now. So I love Texoma.
Okay. All right. That's good. That's good. Let me see. Let's go to. All right. Goals you may have for the rest of the year. If you have
Um,
any, you might not have any goals. Some people just don't have goals.
well, mine are to just venture out more. I'm just trying to work out my way and get to more promotions, say hi to more people, and unleash the crazy in every place I can. So that's mainly my goals.
Awesome. What are some of the promotions you would like to work for?
Let's see. I definitely want to work for Mission Pro. That would definitely be fun.
That was the first thing I'm thinking on my
Yep,
mind too. Mission Pro.
Mission Pro would be amazing. Reality would be
Reality.
really
Okay.
cool. Hmm.
Awesome. What about some promotions up here in the Northeast? Anything that stands out to you?
Definitely. I definitely know I want to work on core. That's a promotion my friend works dearly on, Skylar Slice.
Okay.
So that's definitely one I want to work up there too. Not too familiar with a lot more up north, but I'm more than welcome to travel up anywhere.
Okay. Awesome. One that comes to mind for me, besides my locals over here, is Goddesses of War Wrestling.
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah, they're up here. I work Victory Pro Wrestling out here in Long Island, New York. It's a good promotion. There's a lot of promotions. Creative Pro, you probably heard of Creative Pro.
Yes. Oh yes, I've definitely heard of them.
Everybody's heard of Creative Pro.
I would work all of those promotions for sure.
Awesome, awesome. What is the furthest state that you've wrestled from your home state?
Um, I actually haven't wrestled out of state just yet, so
Oh,
that's
all right. Well,
a
hopefully,
big goal that I'm trying to
someone is
mark off
watching, and
the list.
we'll try to get you and some other promotions out there. I know some people have actually booked promotions coming out of my podcast specifically. So hopefully we get your name out there some more. Goddess of Wars in Jersey, yes. Goddess of Wars in Jersey. All right, let me.
New Jersey sounds like fun.
Yeah, Jersey. There's not a lot of rules in Jersey. New York is more strict, but Jersey, not a lot of rules out there.
Really, I've been to New York, so I wouldn't have thought it was more strict.
Yeah, New York, you can't have any blood.
Oh.
Yeah, no blood. Yeah, you get fined for that stuff over here.
I've bled a lot, so that's very good to know.
I know in some states you have to have, like, they don't have an ambulance standby, but here in New York you have to have an ambulance, EMTs and all that. Yeah, so it's a little costlier to run a promotion here because you got to pay for the service, the doctors, and all that stuff. And yeah, it's a little stricter up here, which I like. It you said, I'm surprised too.
Right.
In New Jersey, anything goes. Blood, guts, doesn't matter in Jersey.
That sounds like the perfect place for me then.
There you go. Do you prefer hardcore matches than, say, like a regular match, or it doesn't matter to you?
I love hardcore matches. They are fun. I feel like it just kind of depends on what the story needs is what is my more focus. Like if that's what it calls for, then that's what it calls for. I will definitely step up to the plate and beat a hoe with a chair or something. That is more, I'm more than happy to do so. But I feel like if you're trying to actually showcase you as the wrestler and what you can really do, I think a standard match does more of that.
Okay. Yes, definitely. I agree. Because then the other types of matches more the gimmick takes the center stage. So I agree. More character development. Also, those types of matches could be the end of a rivalry.
That is true. I mean, I recently had an I Quit match this past week.
Did you? Who was your opponent?
My opponent was Killer Kate. So she injured my arm, my left arm.
Oh, no.
Yep. She got me, sadly, to quit.
Oh, man. It happens. Wins, losses happen.
Right. You win some, you lose.
I heard you've been teaming with Abaddon recently.
Yes, I did at our last show on Destiny. It was an amazing experience. They are absolutely amazing.
Okay. Who were your opponents?
Our opponents was MJ Santana and Morgan Mercy. So those were real mean people. I mean, Morgan had just recently turned on me a couple of weeks prior on that. And MJ had made my nose bleed. So
oh man.
thanks to little Donnie over there, we got some good payback.
Here we go. We got a comment. If hardcore mats are your specialty, I recommend H2O Wrestling in New Jersey. It's run by Matt Tremont. Yeah, that's a blood promotion.
I wouldn't say they're my specialty just per se, but they're a lot of fun.
Yeah, I saw recently they H2O came out here and did a match with our NYWC out here in Long Island, and it was called Psycho Circus, and they did like a crazy match where it's like a half of a cage, half barbed wire. It was like crazy. I've never seen anything like it.
Oh,
it was crazy. There was some blood, but nobody got in trouble. Let's put it that way. Phil North says the forehead L. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Oh, losing.
Yep.
So I get Phil, fellow wrestler as well.
Correct, Phil Noir.
And everybody's coming to say hello to you tonight.
Well, I appreciate it. I mean, Phil Noir is also great, a longtime friend, great wrestler. So
I was hoping, since you brought up Mission Pro, one of the owners of Mission Pro, sometimes he'll pop in here and say hello. So I was hoping he would come in here, but I guess not tonight. But who knows? Maybe he'll watch it later on. So we'll see.
We'll see.
All right, let's go into favorite hobbies you may have. What does Hilda like to do on her time off away from wrestling?
So I'm very much I like to do art. I'm a very artistic person. So recently I've got into doll repaints. So I've been getting like really banged up dolls from like Goodwill or like just like off wherever I find them, and kind of fix them up and kind of like either re-put them back or thrift them and give them to people who really would want them. So that's been really, really fun.
That's awesome.
Requires a lot of like specific type of tools. So that's been interesting, kind of getting used to all that. I'm not as good as people who've been doing it for a lot longer, but that's one of my main hobbies, as well as I definitely love to go out on walks with my little pups. My pups are my everything. I have 2 little pups. One's a Chihuahua, one's a Chihuahua Dachshund mix, my little Chiweenie. Nice. So they're my everything.
I have a cat, and he's my everything. I love my cat. Especially love to rub his belly. Like I rub his belly, and he loves it. Loves it. Some cats don't like that at all.
Right,
but he loves it.
See, my dog doesn't like being rubbed. Like one of them, when I try to rub her, she will nibble on my hand.
Oh, really? But she likes the walks, though, right?
Oh, she loves the walk. She loves just exploring. She wish she could just be like let off the leash, though, and just run anywhere.
Okay. I mean, that's cool. How about television? Do you watch any shows or anything like that you're into?
Oh no, I'm really bad with shows. I'm really bad with TV in general. I haven't seen a lot of movies. I know just the one movie I'm really looking forward to is The Little Mermaid coming out soon.
Oh yeah, it's coming. I think it's this weekend.
Oh yeah, it's 26th. It's tomorrow.
Yeah, I think so. As a matter of fact, I think it's playing tonight. Usually they'll say Friday. It's always Thursday, just so you know. It's always Thursday night. So after this, you might want to say, "Oh, I gotta go see The Little Mermaid."
Right, gotta get some tickets.
Papa Dank, I gotta go. I gotta see The Mermaid tonight. It looks really good, and the reviews so far, and the critics, they like to bash stuff like this. They're saying good things about it, so.
I mean, I was a fan of the originals when I was a little kid, so I just feel like Halle Bailey completely like embodied the character. So I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited. Serena says, "Look at her face." You lit up when we said tonight. I'm gonna feel the same way when Indiana Jones comes out. I'm gonna light up too.
Oh, really, you're a big Indiana Jones fan?
Love Indiana. I grew up with that. Long time. I mean, impressive. 80 years old, and he's doing Indiana Jones stuff.
Yeah. How many movies have there been since?
There has been. This is the 5th one. 5th movie. at 80 years old. And he's not done. He's in a Marvel movie too that they're filming now. Yeah, he's in the next Captain America film. So he's not stopping. So, well, God bless him, man.
Age is just a number.
Okay. I wish at 80 I'll be like that.
Right.
Yeah, he's fit as a horse, man. Like good for him. All right. What about goals of traveling overseas? Any goals like that?
Oh, definitely Japan. I mean, Japan for sure. I feel like if you're a love of wrestling, and you're a wrestler, I feel like Japan is on everybody's list. But definitely would love to work, Stardom, New Japan, one day, hopefully. I know they're really hard hitting and stuff like that, but you can learn a lot from them. I know, like Mercedes Monet is there now,
right,
and she's doing amazing there. But yeah, that is one place for sure.
Okay. Have you ever bumped into somebody who's been over there and maybe you've asked for advice for them?
I don't think I've bumped into anyone that I've talked to about it. I know of people who have been over there, but I don't think I've talked to them about it.
Okay. All right. All right. I just like whenever I meet somebody, whether it's streaming or whatever, I'll always ask them have you been here, and then I like to get their feedback. So I was able to hear a little bit at one point. Masha, I had known Masha because she's from out here in Long Island, and she had told me a little bit about her time there. So yeah, I mean it's cool, man. I'd love to go to Japan too. Do some podcasting over there. That'd be interesting.
That'd be amazing to put your podcast over there too.
Yeah, it would be awesome, man. But we'll see. We'll see. You never know, right?
You never know.
You never know where it's going to lead you, where anything's going to lead you in general.
That's right. I mean, wrestling has a lot of opportunities.
That's right. I mean, I've been fortunate enough. I met a lot of great people doing this, and I got friends from coast to coast, from one coast to the other. So, good stuff. Good connections, a lot of stories and stuff like that. Tell me, have you ever had a rib played on you?
Like from wrestling? I don't think,
yes,
no.
A wrestling rib, right? Really?
No, sadly. I mean, I just had like my friend who had passed away, Silver. He would play a lot of like just pranks on us backstage, like make my mascara run, things like that. But
mascara run?
Yeah, he would just like get his like hand wet and be like, "Oh, your mascara is running" or something, just to mess up my makeup, like, or just do like crazy things. But that's just like the type of person that he was.
Oh, God bless him, man.
Yeah, he was amazing.
Awesome. Wow. So you'd be like, did you notice right away?
No, yeah, he would make sure I would definitely notice. Because I would just get done doing my makeup too, and that's when he would wait to do it. Right when I'm finished, when he would be like, "Okay, you smear it."
We got a great comment for you from Demo over here. Ask her about her driving. What does that mean?
I'm a great driver. I'm a great driver. If you're trying to get to a place at a certain time frame or earlier than you want, I'm a great driver.
Sounds like there's a little like speeding involved.
No, definitely not. Mm-mm.
No? Demo, you want to elaborate? Hope you have your PBA card ready.
They're safe. See, they're messaging. They're completely fine. We made it to our destination.
Oh, damn, Demo. That didn't look like a good facial response. No, it did not, Serena. Not at all. Wow.
I mean, I'm not the driver in a lot of road trips.
Probably. They're probably like, "Oh, Hilda's driving?" No, I got it. Don't worry about it.
Like, look at someone else. Just someone else.
Yeah. Someone else's turn. You just sit in the back seat. Don't worry about it. Let me tell you, man, I've had the same experience with some of my friends. I sit in it's like going on a Disney ride. You got to strap in real tight. It's like, because I'm not a fast driver at all. Like I go basically the speed limit. That's me.
Oh no, I go like I don't know if I should say how far over I go, but I go over.
You go over.
So
just a little bit. Serena says Hilda can be in another remake for Fast and Furious. They are making another one.
be in it for sure. If they want me, I'll be in it.
He said, Demo says, see?
I don't know what he's talking about.
They're blowing up your spot over there. It's okay. Take some water, sis. Don't worry. Oh, man. Wow. Any other questions from the chat? Chat seems to have all the great ones, man. They know more than I do. Favorite food? What's your favorite food to eat?
Oh, tamales. For
Tamales.
sure.
Ooh. Now
So
you're
something
talking.
that people don't know about me is I'm half Hispanic, so
Really? Okay. All right. All right.
tamales is something I grew up on and
All right.
that I love.
What country?
Mexico.
Mexico. Okay. All right. I'm Ecuadorian, so.
Oh, really?
So tamales, I know, good stuff. Now, do you like tamales with? Well, I was gonna say it in Spanish, but with beef or with chicken?
Con pollo, yeah.
Con pollo. Okay. Oh, see, all right, good.
With the chicken, that's my favorite.
Nobody wants to know about my driving. Don't worry about it. I don't drive fast, but I do hit things sometimes. I'm like, what the hell? One time I hit a dumpster. I'm like, what the? It was raining though. In my defense, I couldn't see.
Okay, in your defense, it was raining.
Yikes! Serena says if you're presented with a choice of AEW, WWE, or Impact, where would you like to go?
Impact for sure.
It's got a lot of buzz.
Besides, minus the buzz, even before Trinity had gone, I just feel like for a women's division, that's a place that's cared about them since before it was popular, before WWE's Women's Evolution was popular. You know, it was even in like 2001 and all that. Gail Kim, Awesome Kong were putting on great matches. Serena Deeb were putting on great matches and have great storylines, while women in like WWE were getting 3 minutes.
Right.
So I mean, they constantly give their the women the respect that they deserve, I feel like, and I would love, even with the current talent they have now, I would love to be an Impact.
I guess that was Trinity's ultimate choice to go there. I mean, she had other options, so.
Oh, for sure, she had plenty of options.
Yeah. Demo says, ask her about her match Sunday. What's going on with Sunday's match?
Oh, my match on Sunday is it's going to be in Victoria. I'm having a triple threat against Ash and Carmine. So, yes.
Okay, awesome. How did that come about? How did that triple match come? Was it a rivalry, or you guys just put together for a triple threat?
No, I was asked before, so I think there seems to be some sort of history between Ash and Carmine, but I'm here to stir the pot just a little bit more.
Gotcha. Okay.
On June 11th at Padrísimo, I have Carmine once again. So if she wants to sleep on me today or on that match, she has me once again.
Okay. All right. Good. Demo knows all about what's going on with you. He's in the know-how. Anything else you want to ask Demo while you're here? He might pop in there for a moment.
Right, popping it out.
That's right. All right. What type of match do you want to wrestle that you haven't wrestled so far? And why?
A steel cage.
Okay. Why does that intrigue you?
I don't know. I do a lot of stuff like off the top rope. My last match was my I Quit match. I done a swanton onto a steel chair.
Oh wow!
On top of a person. So that was really fun. So that would be a lot of fun. I think would be a steel cage.
Awesome. I got to see some of your matches. I'm intrigued to see what kind of matches you have. That's great, man. Awesome stuff. What about the toughest match you've been in, and why so far?
So the toughest match I would have to say I've been in was against MJ Santana, and it was just a regular singles match, and it was because halfway through my nose got busted. I was completely just bloodied. I couldn't really think straight for a second. We continued, and I still lost, sadly. But I think that would have had to been like one of the hardest matches because once I started bleeding, the crowd died. I think they were concerned of my well-being, but
Yeah,
not having the reaction
definitely.
behind you I don't know. It's not, it makes it harder, I guess, as a wrestler.
Definitely. Yeah, I mean, your well-being obviously is more important than any match. So, agreed, agreed. All right. Let me see. Where can we go from here? Talked about federations. Type of match that you want to be in that you've done once before but want to do it again. I've never asked this question.
I should have done before that I want to do again. I mean, honestly, I love just a simple no disqualification match. Just give me no disqualification. Let me do my thing.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't even have to be a false count. Just give me no disqualification, and I'll have a blast.
Yeah, the blast. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Tell me about some of the opponents you would like to wrestle who are in like AEW or WWE or Impact, and why.
So in Impact, I would obviously now definitely say Trinity,
Okay. All right.
for sure. And let's see, in AEW, I've always loved Saraya. Her style has changed a little bit more, so I don't know if I want to keep her. I think I would probably love to wrestle like Hikaru Shida.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
It's a good one.
right. I
Yeah.
would love to have a match against my own trainer, Athena. That would be amazing. I know she would probably beat me, like she said before.
She's training you. She knows all your weaknesses right now. She's got the advantage.
All my weaknesses. And she knows exactly how light I am too. She's always told me, she's like, you're super light. So she can just fling me around if she wanted to. So definitely her. I mean, I know in like WWE, I would love to wrestle like Rhea Ripley. I've always said Rhea Ripley for sure.
She's
Would be
killing it
great.
right now.
She really is, and she deserves to be.
Yeah. 100% agree, man.
Or I would also love like Kairi Sane. I've always admired Kairi Sane. I know she's in New Japan and Stardom,
right.
but Kairi is an amazing, I think, the best elbow drop ever.
Okay. You know who's really been killing it a lot recently? Io Sky.
Yes.
I think she is killing it. She could be main event level.
I think she should be main event level. I think Damage Control honestly might be holding her back in that storyline because in NXT she was top tier. She was
top tier, right?
Champion. So I don't know why. I don't know. She's kind of seemed like a background character right now, and I think she deserves way more than that.
Definitely agreed. 100% agreed. All right, Hilda, thank you for being on the show. I appreciate you coming on. Plug away your future appearances that you got coming up soon.
Yep. So this Sunday I'll be in Victoria, Texas, and then June 11th I will also be in Houston at Padrísimo, and then also on June 3rd I'll be at Metroplex Wrestling here, where we have the returning Leva Bates.
Oh, Leva Bates is coming back. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. And where can everybody follow you?
You can follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Hilda's Wonderland.
Hilda's Wonderland. Okay. Make sure everybody goes and follows Hilda, please. Hilda, thank you for coming on the podcast. I had a great time talking to you.
Me too. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Let me don't go yet though. Please hold on a sec. Coming up next is Remington Roar, 8 o'clock. He's coming up. Do you know Remington?
I do not know.
Well, you were clapping. I thought you knew.
No.
All right. Also from MCW, coming up on Wednesday, May 31st at 8 o'clock. Ray is coming on the show. And I would just like to say for MCW, they are doing an anti-bullying tour, which we heard some great stories the other day on wrestlers that were bullied when they were kids, and a story about, unfortunately, a child from a school who was being bullied, and they had to step in and intervene and help out. And No, they didn't like the way the situation was handled by the school, but it's very important to them to do this tour. And now it's become important to me. So I stand with them on this tour. And I'm trying to figure out a small way on how I can help. And I think I got something going as long as I get approved by the owners of that promotion. So I will be involved in that as well. Yeah, definitely. 100%. Yeah, I think that's it for me. Other than my next appearance will be at Victory Pro Wrestling's June 10th show, Justified, with a lot of talent. So make sure you go to victoryprowrestling.com to get your tickets. And if you notice, there's one person in the corner, Leo Sparrow. He just had a match with MJF that blew up YouTube. So he's going to be at our show, as well as the VPW champion, Eric James, the red hot Desmond Cole, who is the New York State champion, who's all over the Northeast up here killing it, and Valentina Vasquez, the VPW women's champion. Who knows? Maybe Hilda will come down and face Valentina one day for that strap.
Maybe. I would more than welcome.
You never know.
Right away from her.
Hilda, thank you very much. Everybody else, I'll see you at 8. Hilda, just stick around for a moment. And I'll be back, guys. Thank you.